Good morning, children. In Political Science for class 11th, we are continuing the chapter Political Theory, and today the topic that we have taken is Modern View or Politics as Multidimensional View. Or in simple words, if you remember, children, we are going through the different meanings given by different philosophers on politics. And in the previous lecture we had done the Greek view and traditional view. And according to traditional view, politics is the study of state and government. And according to Greek view, views given by Aristotle, Plato, Rousseau, etc. According to the Greek philosophers, politics as an ideal. Ideal means what type of state should be there for the all-round development of each individual living there in a state. Now we are taking the views of modern philosophers, or after the ancient and traditional view, it comes the modern view. And the proponents of modern view of politics were, we should mention here the names of some philosophers, scholars like David Easton and H.D. Laswell. And according to the modern view, the basic features of politics are like this. Please pay attention, children. You might find such things at the moment a bit complicated or difficult or not so easy to understand, but if you pay attention and keep on having the link, you will understand it. So don't worry if it is not very clear to you at the moment, but I am 100% sure that after some time, when we will revise them again or quote them or relate to some other context, it will be very clear to you. So remember, what are we talking about? We are talking about the views on politics given by different philosophers at different time period, and this is the view of modern thinkers, not of current contemporary, but before that, but not very old. So here, according to them, politics is concerned with allocation of scarce resources. Here, scarce resources means resources which are not easily available and which are not common. And what type of resources we are talking about here? The human resources, as well as material and spiritual resources also. So politics means who gets what, how and when. Alright, this you can quote or you can understand by who is on what post and how he can be or is on that post, or what all he is having and when he can have all those things. Okay, it is related to every field. Like in political science, who can become prime minister, or who can become the president, or who can be in the government field, who can be on a particular post, when, how, some conditions, terms and ways are there. So that is, according to them, is the one of the features. Politics is the study of knowing who gets what authority, what power, what position, how, when. Okay, so this is to know about these things is politics according to some of the modern thinkers. Then another feature is the study of politics is wider than the study of state and government. State and government is limited, State is formed. What is state? State is the organization. State is the name for collection of these things, elements, population, territory, government and sovereignty. And government is the part of the state only. The state functions with the help of the government. So they are limited. But politics, we see, what is politics again here? Politics is how to use, make है ना, make use of the resources to fulfill the interests of oneself or of the other. So we see this thing, such things are going on everywhere, not only in state, in state. When we are talking about, we are talking about the political aspect, all right, only political aspects. And there are other aspects of our life also: religious, social, cultural, educational, moral, spiritual, etc. So we see politics is everywhere in other fields also. Who is on which post, what level, what all he gains, spiritually also, socially also, like in religious institutions, in educational institutions, in social workers or work field, etc. So there also we see politics is there, who gets what, how, when, right? Trade unions, for example, international relations. So politics exists everywhere. So we can say the scope or the area covered by politics is much wider than state and the government. Third feature is what? Politics is an art, and behavior of individuals is studied in it. And it is not concerned only with the limited association like state. This is a part of the previous point only. And it is not only connected and concerned with the state, it is connected with other aspects, areas of human being, social, cultural, educational, philanthropic, religious, etc. Then Lasswell regarded politics as the study of power, and he said politics is the study of shaping and sharing of political power. Shaping and sharing. Shaping means what is the political system, what type of government is there, how the government is formed. And sharing, again, who is having what type of rights and responsibilities. So we study such things in politics. Then politics is an effort to establish law, order, justice and stability in the society. Alright, what is politics? It is the efforts to establish law, order, justice, stability in the society between the interests of individual and those of society. Means the interest of one individual should not clash with the interest of other individuals, because society is formed by people only. Living people live in group, and that group is called society. And it secures common interest. What? Politics secures or ensures the common interest. Common interest means interest of all, by safeguarding or protecting the interests of minorities also. Minorities are those communities that the people in which are much lesser than the other groups. Alright, so this is about the modern view of or on politics. Now we take another view, that is liberal view. Okay, liberal view is, liberal means liberty, freedom, or which gives more freedom or liberty to the individuals, or when the individuals are not bound to follow so many rules and laws and terms and conditions imposed on them by the state, or in simple words by the government, because state works with the help of the government. So the liberal view of politics, that was advocated by Locke, Bentham, Mill, Lasky, etc. And the features of liberal view are like this: कि politics is a state or group activity. Politics is a state or group activity, as it is in some way explained earlier also. In the society, a large number of group in society seek the interest of their members against the conflicting interest of competing groups. Society is made up of various groups, people belonging to various groups, religious, social, cultural, etc. And their nature, their interests are different from each other. Sometimes they clash with each other also. So what to do to avoid such clashes? State is there. So each of these group is not only conscious of its particular interest but pursues it actively with a view to securing authoritative allocation of values in its favor. And they want that their interest should be safeguarded by convincing the authorities. Okay, so politics is therefore a group activity where authoritative allocation against the demand and claims of various groups is made. And it is a state activity because the demands and supports of various groups are delivered by the state through its policies and decisions. So all the interests they are fulfilled by the authority, okay, in a state. So the study of this is politics according to liberal view. So here what is there? The interest of groups are to be fulfilled by the state. So who is there for what? The state is there for the people. The people's demands, or people in the form of different groups, their demands have to be delivered or fulfilled by the state. Next feature of liberal view is politics is a process of conciliating interest. Okay, here also it is quite similar to the previous one only. As you know, the different groups have conflicting interests. Group means when the people are not having all the things in the same way, they are different from each other. So people of different view, different opinion, different habits, they form different groups. So there are different groups, conflicting interests are also there. So but a common interest is evolved. But what is there? Even if they are in groups, but all of them are the part of one country, one nation, one state only. So overall they are one, but internally they may be different. So their interest is common interest, and that is reconciled, okay, or solved by the state only. So politics is therefore is an instrument, okay, instrument of conflict resolution. So the conflicts are resolved, tensions are resolved by politics only. Again, politics means what to do, how, by whom, for whom, in what way. So to use the things and resources in different ways is politics. So since there is an apparent clash of interest among different groups, so politics is the only way to ensure a reconciliation of these conflicting interests. Alright. Now, and last point, last feature of this is politics is a means of promoting common goods. Here, politics is a means. So, politics again is a study of state and government, or what to do, by whom a thing is to be done, how, etc. So, here, politics is a means of promoting common goods. Means is the way, the medium. How the common good means the interest, the welfare, the good of all the people living in a particular state. We don't mean UP, Bihar, etc. State is the political term for a country. Okay, so there the common good is possible only by the state only. So that is the means of promoting, improving, providing the conditions favorable for the welfare development of all the people living in a country. So since interests are conflicting and there is a common interest, politics seeks to discover and pursue the common interest which promotes the common good. And this concern for common good has led to the evolution of modern welfare. Modern welfare state is the state, the government that looks for the betterment of the people irrespective of their caste, language, culture, size, groups, interest, etc. Alright. So here in simple word it is related to promote unity in diversity. Thank you.